We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. After some brief technical difficulties. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Roll With It. Um, Last time we left off, we ended right at the cusp of combat here, but the group is still continuing to make their way through the haunted halls and through exploring the middle path and some of the rooms that they came across. Found they were ended up being tracked by a strange creature, kind of a mixture between a drow and some sort of large four-armed beast. And after a brief kerfuffle, we'll say, and
Kerfuffle.
He fuffled nothing.
and Rowan doing his typical heroics and going unconscious again, but managed to force the creature to retreat. Did a little bit more exploring of the areas, unfortunately not finding their prize that they're looking for, but they did find some mighty hard to open doors as well as a trap, which thanks to the quick thinking of the rogue, they managed to avoid being caught in the blast. Unfortunately, everybody else was well within its range and forced to take a short rest shortly thereafter, hearing some movement through the halls, potentially either from their previous combat or from the blast itself. Who really knows? But last we left off, you guys were making your way back towards the T intersection where you started out, and Rith happened to notice a rather large creature looking at him from around the corner, and it noticed him looking towards it, and we ended with the combat about to begin. So we'll go ahead and roll initiative here to start for everybody. If everybody wants to go ahead and got everybody?
No, I haven't got mine yet.
Rowan. Okay. There he is. All right. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and get into the combat section here. So yes, Rith, you notice as you're kind of keeping your eyes straight forward, this almost huge hyena head just looking back directly at you. Probably 12 to 18 inches taller than you from where you can see it around the corner. But first creature to go. There we go. Okay. All right. So he will. Different creature from around the corner, not the one that you're seeing. Rith just comes rushing 15, 20, and runs right by you. Just heading directly towards the individuals behind you.
I would like to take my attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
Can you do an attack of opportunities? You can't use like greater weapon?
No, because it's part of your attack action.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure.
E12. Is that right? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a 12 will miss as he rushes past you. And you get a closer look at it now, and yeah, it's a bipedal humanoid looking hyena, basically, standing about seven and a half feet tall. This one's actually has like a very crude looking spear in its hand, made out of either like bone or stone, as it just kind of runs by you. Slobber just flapping out of its mouth as it makes its way towards Kerr. He'll use the rest of it and run right up to him. And next up will be
Rude.
this one. Will come up, move through the entrance, take a quick look at Rith, and see Lilith up there as well, and makes his way over there. So Lilith, it is going to. It just comes running at you, mouth wide open. You see these sharp canine teeth in its mouth, and first attack, it is going to lean down and attempt to bite you.
Does it sound like Whoopi Goldberg?
Oh, Jesus. Really?
I'm just gonna say this, that I called that.
You called it. You called it. Amazing.
So
For everyone involved with this here, we are using a new critical hit rule that our friend Nogtar borrowed from some other individuals. If you want to give credit, or the two possible sources again.
Dungeon Dudes or XP to level 3
Right.
is where it might have originated.
Sure. That's the best we can do, and unfortunately, our cracks research department hasn't had a chance to dive into it just as of yet. So they're underpaid and overworked. So the new rule being is that on a critical hit, the first dice will always be maximized for the weapon, and then the additional critical hit damage will just be the same weapon die just rolled for damage itself. So,
do you want me to declare now that I'm
if
going
you're
to use
using it,
any dodge?
you can.
Okay.
Well, you can use it once you see the damage too.
Okay.
It's in response to damage. So I'll just add a 6 to that, so it's 17. So if
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah,
uncanny that, goes down to 8. I think you should just be able to apply half, and I think it rounds down. So, all right. And then it swipes at you with both of its claws as well. This one is not wielding a weapon of any kind. It just prefers to seemingly use its natural weapons. So.
Oh.
Much better.
So now we hit
Much
the other end
better.
of the spectrum.
We're
I like that one.
perfectly average right now. So, and then the second attack. So there you go.
That I can handle.
Oh, I do need a con save from you as well, from the bite attack. 16. Okay, you're fine. So, it's the bite seems to burn as it pierces your skin. It just latches into your shoulder. That's about the highest part that it can get to, and just it stings quite a bit, but you don't seem to suffer any other ill effects from it. So, okay, sure.
I'm
Baron.
going to
Kalnorian. Go. Yeah.
I'll wild shape.
Okay.
Spider.
Beider.
I was thinking back on him in Rift, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the spider.
I just dropped it.
And then I will where'd it go? My cam died? Oh
Yeah.
crap.
It's all right. I mean, if we need to, we have a wonderful stand-in. Again, from our underpaid, overworked art department.
Okay. I'll do it this way.
Bear. Okay, nice. I like it. Bite away, sir. A 19 will hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
And then I will claw.
Okay. $21 will also hit. Much better.
8.
Very nice. So sink your teeth in and rake across its chest with your claw. They're wearing patchwork, like hide armor made of some kind of probably something they killed. Not sure what it is, but it's all very rudimentary. But yeah, you slash and bite right through it.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Nope. That'll do it.
Go batch.
Hey.
All right.
Okay. Um, yeah. He'll move there. Rith.
Oh, Rith is pissed. What is he? Chopped liver?
I know, right? Everybody just runs right by him.
All right. Well, he is
I get-
raging.
I think I could see him roaring right about now.
Just watching things go by him. It's like, what's going on here?
I will up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just step in there, and I'm gonna go swing at this guy.
All right, go for it. You giving it reckless or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna... All right. I'm imagining 10 misses.
10 will miss, yeah.
I will.
Are you dropping your orb too, by the way?
Oh yeah, I dropped my
Okay.
there.
Yeah, no problem. Right where you were, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
There we go.
20 will hit.
All right. Really? All right. I'm gonna divine. I'm gonna send necrotic through to him.
Okay. All right. Rowan.
Yes. That's me. I'm gonna go here. And hit this guy. This guy.
So you're basically flanking there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, nope.
Uh, 15 on that guy will just hit.
Woo!
That's great.
All the strength. And
Thank goodness for that charisma.
we will. I'll give inspiration to Kovac.
Okay. So, Kovac, you have a d6 to use whenever you deem fit. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Lilith.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disengage, use my bonus action to disengage from the top guy.
Okay. Well, disengage is just an action, so I think it.
Well, disengage is a bonus for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to specify whom you're
Well,
disengaging from, 'cause
I didn't know if I could do it for both at the same
Yeah, it's
time
just
or
a-
not.
the act of disengaging is just a disengaging from battle in general. So
Okay.
it's not specific to an individual that you're in combat with.
Okay. All right.
So
So I'm gonna disengage.
Yep.
And then let's see, 5, 10, 20, 25. I'm gonna move there.
okay,
And I'm going to shoot the guy next to Riss.
got it. $23 will hit.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
All
Okay.
at once. Dang.
All right. And then this.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay.
So 17 damage total.
Got it. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right. All right. It's gonna charge forward and dab at Riss. Tries to jab you with its spear. One to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. Three points reduced down to 1. go for you, Rowan.
Owie.
Also a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Damage, not attack again. So 6 damage to you.
Ow.
It's yeah. Yeah. It's going to attempt to shove you, Rith. So, contested athletics check.
Okay. So that's a type of strength check.
Yeah.
So I get advantage.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it just walks up to you and tries to shove you, and it's just pow. And that's its go. Yeah. That one is going to pull out like a rudimentary looking longbow and fire at Rowan.
Rude.
It is. Not very successfully.
Okay, not as rude.
All right. And last guy comes charging around the corner.
We appreciate the heads up of the last guy.
Well, I mean, it'll be good to the end of the thing anyhow, so
I
you
know.
guys will know. Yeah, it'll spear you. It's at Rowan again.
No! Please. I'm just a child. Miss.
I mean, it's a 10 to hit, so
my pleading worked.
definitely. All right. Back to the top, so this guy will focus his attention back towards Rith. So he'll bite first. $18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So 8 points of damage. I'll need a con save from you. Okay, 21. You're fine. And then he will claw attack at you twice as well. 15 probably misses, right?
No, this is
And second.
this
14.
is as well.
Yep. So, got a bear in front of him.
It's a bare necessity.
Actually gonna turn around because this whole pack thing. Go after Rowan.
Oh.
13.
Miss.
Misses. Yeah. Here you go.
I'm back.
You're back. Again. Elnorin.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Normally you can like move, attack, move, or any like you can break that type of stuff up.
Right.
Can you break up a creature's multi-attack?
Yeah, I mean it's just like attacking twice with a sword or whatnot. So you can
Okay.
bite and then move and claw.
That is
So-
exactly what I'm going to do then.
All right. $19 hits.
Nice.
He will drop as you just kind of raise up on both on your hind legs and just sink your teeth right into the side of his neck, feeling a gush of warm blood as puncture a major artery, and then
Awesome.
falls
Ow,
to the
my
ground.
eye.
And then I shall move there and clow. 11.
11 to hit will miss.
Womp womp.
Did you take advantage on it?
I do not.
Actually, he's not engaged with the Brith. Never mind. So he's not. Yeah. So Brith is kind of facing away from him, so he's not really distracted. But
All right. I believe I am done.
okay. Kovetch. They ruined your flanking by moving. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I was all excited about that flanking, but nope.
There's gonna be a
Never mind.
conga line there. Just
Yeah.
kinda
I
shove
don't-
it
Yeah,
over.
I know.
I was getting out of there.
I didn't ruin it.
I was
I'm
getting out
changing
of there.
tact here. It's all
All right.
good. What? Oh, I keep getting weird error messages.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
am
keep getting
too.
an error message on mine saying I can't update or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good.
mine was doing it, but then it quit. I think it went to you guys.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good grief.
Okay.
Oh, now it's back. I had to say
Yep.
something.
Yeah. Well,
Serves you right.
So I assumed a 22 hit, but
22 does it. Yep.
okay. All right, we'll go second attack.
14 will miss.
Just missed. Shoot. Obi KB. That's all right. I got his attention.
You did. There you go. Now you have his attention.
Perfect. right.
After you. Oh yeah, it's the guy you just hit. So that works out perfectly.
Hey, buddy.
He will stab at you with his spear.
Okay.
Ooh. 2 to hit.
Riposte.
So close.
Go for it.
Take that, you silly no.
Ah.
16 will hit.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay. Riss. You have-
time.
You have a plentiful amount of targets.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy I was hitting.
Whirlwind attack.
Just wait.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
It's fine.
I thought it was gonna crit.
That would have been nice. 19 will hit. Yeah. Nice.
And if he's still up, then I'm gonna
Yep.
hit him again.
He is still up. He seems pretty hardy.
He's up, but he ain't happy.
No.
Oh,
7 will miss.
now he's happy.
He's happy now. He just doesn't know it yet. Rowan.
Okay, so with my bonus action, I am gonna cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
And then I will attack this guy right in front of me, between me and Rith.
Got it.
But I don't get flanking, right? Or
I don't know if they updated flanking with the new 5e or not.
Yeah. I'd say for this one, since he's not engaged with him, no.
Okay.
Because you'd have to be engaged with the person you're fighting to get the. Because he's. Well,
There we
it
go.
really matters.
Rith, get him a ring. Oh, it's 3d6, so it'll be 18 plus 8. So 26.
I mean, do you have a special way you'd like to do that? 'Cause
Just jab it in his forehead. Gah! And then
all of a
pull it
sudden,
out.
the most of the darkness in the area is lit ablaze by Rowan wielding a giant fiery blade, jabbing it into the guy's forehead. Rith, it's strangely warm behind you now.
Hey, there's
There's
plenty
no
of light.
Yeah, there's no splatter though, because whatever brains that guy had were just evaporated. Here you go. He's dead.
And then I'm just like, I got one.
Oh, fuck it's Batman. All right. Lilith.
So I'm gonna shoot the guy that Riss has been hitting.
He's stealing the kill, Rith.
I know.
21 will hit.
It's all right. Red doesn't get upset about it. It's not a heave of his, at least. Bad barbarians that have that.
So 19 damage.
Nice. All right. It's looking pretty rough. Stop.
I'm scared.
It's going to stab at you, Rowan.
Gar. Miss.
Yep, that'll be a miss. Going to move, retreat back that way. So, moves through your range there, Rith.
I would love to hit.
Go for it. 26 will do it. Okay.
Do I get a swing at this guy too?
Yeah, he moved out of your range.
Might as well take it.
Nice.
Sorry, I gotta scroll up really far to find.
Nice. Okay, so that, it just kind of
That's technically my kill. Thank you.
I mean,
I
I
would have gone first.
with its singed back, you just smash into the back of its spine as it's going, and it just crumples to the ground as it comes skidding to a halt in front of its companion back here.
I'm just
No.
like halfsies.
All right. Going to dab at wrist. $22 to hit.
Yep.
Take 5 points of damage. Subsequently, it runs. And this one just takes off. And that wasn't there. He's the bear that swung at it. Yeah, sure. It'll stab at the bear.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
One,
Exact same thing.
two.
5 points of damage.
That's better than 22 damage.
Yep.
And it does turn to run.
I would
So
like
you
to take
can
my
get-
attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
I'd like an extra, please.
I know you would. I know you would.
Yeah, me
Can
too.
I take one too?
15 just
15.
hits. Just
Awesome.
hits. Catch it right as it's leaving.
7.
All right. Take a chunk out of its posterior as it's leaving. Not very tasty, but satisfying. Oh, I think, okay, I got it. All right. Back to the top. Just leave.
Now we can see which way these guys are heading, right?
Yeah, they just disappear into the darkness there, because I mean, it's beyond that that spot. It's basically not lit, but you can see.
We can see they're making a left down.
Yep.
So.
Right. It is Kelnoran.
I'll move here if they'll let me. And attack that dude.
All right.
– 17.
17 will hit. Yes.
8 points damage, and then his claw. 11.
will miss.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Kovac. The guy in front of you is just barely standing.
Gotcha. Now let's see if we can finish it off.
Gotta give him that little nudge. Send him home.
Dang.
Send him home. Give him a tap. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to attack. I meant damage. My
That's
bad.
fine. He's
that.
gone. So
I'd assume he was gone, but
yep.
a little extra authority there. All right. And there isn't anybody else alive in the room currently, right?
Not that you can see.
Like, okay. We shall move. Yeah.
So you can see the bear with the.
Okay. I'll move up one more then, and we'll be done there.
Okay. Would have been him. Riss.
So picking up the light source that I have, is that part of my move? Is that a bonus action?
If you're picking it up, I would say that's an action. If you're having to pick it up off the ground,
I can
it
say
illuminates. You can see the guy there.
Yeah, I know. I can say a command word to have it follow me, right?
That's an action as well.
That is an action.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't follow you; it just hovers in the spot where you leave it.
Ah.
It'll follow you at a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
But it won't stay right next to you. I can't remember if it's on the item description or not. Thought that was.
And 20,
Maybe it was.
5. Yeah, I'll swing at that guy.
Okay. An 18 will definitely hit. Are you greater weapon mastering this guy? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did. And I'll add some necrotic to him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty much obliterated by the hit. So what was his chest is now just a sunken in gory mess. But yeah.
Oh, I can't see anything in front of me, right?
Nope, it is dark down that hallway. You can hear sounds of like feet. Multiple sets of feet going down that way, but
Let's see. I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll move back to there.
okay.
I can grab my light source of those
All right.
as I figure out a way to add this to my body.
Rowan.
I'm just gonna turn around and search this one behind me.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check then. An 8. All right. Yeah, he's got a very crude like hide shield that's somewhat strapped to his forearm there. It's not uniform in any way, shape, or form. It is simply just cut out, dried, and done the best to be protective. And there is a very crude-looking spear that fell to the ground underneath him. Fell underneath his body, so the stick that it was affixed to is kind of snapped. But best you can see, it looks like it might be a bone spear.
I'll go ahead and grab like what I can of it and then try to figure out how to get this shield off of his arm without like having to cut it or whatever.
Okay. I mean, it's strapped on there, so I mean, it's
Just like unlatch it
You can just-
basically.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it would just take some effort to like pull it off, but
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
okay. Lilith.
So I'm gonna move and dash, and I should be able to get right there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot this guy right down, just down from me.
Okay. Let's see here. How much light does your source give you? 15 feet? Okay. All right. Go for it.
So bright for 15, and then dim for another 15.
Go ahead and make your shot. $19 will hit.
7 points of damage.
7 points. All right. Anything else for you? I
Nope,
think that's
that is
everything,
it.
right?
Yep, that's everything I can do.
All right. From down the hallway, most of you guys will hear just kind of a strange, almost like yipping, barking sound. It's just like, and this one turns and will attack you, Lilith.
Uh-oh.
An 8 to hit, so
No.
and it will just kind of stand right here at the head of the hallway. All right. Nope, nope. Not what I want to do. Okay. And okay. And Kerr.
Would hover over the corpse in front of me and attack that gentleman there.
We'll just move it to the side. That way you can see. Go for it. 20 will do
20.
it. It hits.
Awesome.
It does the
6
thing.
points of damage.
Okay.
And then claw.
13 will miss. You keep hitting with that bite every single time, basically. It's the claw that you have problems with.
Thank you.
Yep. I like it when they face things. You know, it's aesthetically pleasing. Kovac.
Oh, crowded in this hallway here.
It's very crowded.
Guess I'll tiptoe through here. Hey,
You still have the measurement tool on it. Or
takes forever to switch back and forth between them. Nothing else. All right.
just the one guy there.
Just that guy there. Oh, yeah.
You can hear footsteps fighting, like fading away. They're
Okay.
diminished like heavily at this point because they're coming around a corner. But
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'll deal with that. Keep missing
14
by
will
that
miss.
one.
Barely miss.
Okay, try again.
Yeah, the first one he just parries with the hide shield that's attached to his forearm, and the other one outright dodges. But
Fair enough.
anything else from you?
No.
All right. Rith.
I will 5, 10, grab the orb.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, here, 35, 40. Second movement. 5.
Well, you used your action to pick it up, so you wouldn't have a second.
Yeah.
movement.
Okay. So there.
So you'll have to step behind Kovac, is where you would end up.
There. Okay. Be it. And
All right. There you go. All right. Rowan.
Go search this other guy right here next to me.
Okay.
These guys are doing great out in the hallway.
They are fantastic.
Yeah, no sweat.
Doing great at the check-in
You're
too.
doing fantastic.
Yep.
The bodies. Yeah, it's roughly the same thing on this guy.
Okay.
Real patchwork hide armor, crude hide shield, and a spear. This one's made out of stone, though.
Oh.
A sharpened stone. Not really sure if that's a benefit or not, but
You said the first one looked like it was broken. Does this one look like it's broken?
no, doesn't look like this one fell on his.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Lilith.
So I'm gonna shoot that guy again.
Okay. $11 will miss.
Okay. So, yep, that's about it.
Okay. All right, it is his go. Got 3 people in front of him. Sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bear. Okay.
Awesome.
Beer the bear. Not with an 8.
No.
Nope.
Close enough. Yeah. Bears AC is only an 11.
I haven't been rolling like well at all, so it's
Ever since
Except
that,
for the first one.
yeah,
Yep.
you used that crit and then all your hits were gone.
Yep. That's basically what happened.
Glad I could sacrifice.
You'll be okay, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the top. Kelnorin.
I shall bite and claw.
Go for it.
Somebody's got to land a hit here.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wah, wah.
Oh,
Shouldn't have said anything.
Are you guys really gonna make me come out into the hallway?
They miss you.
I figured the claw would hit maybe this time. So
Kovac.
Yeah,
Try
well,
again.
I would like to try
I think it,
with different results.
This is the guy you've been training with, Rith, by the way.
Rith says, flanker.
Wow.
14 will miss.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, I'll be out there in a second.
We're gonna add our D6 to this one.
Okay. And now you're going to roll a 20.
I'm
Ah,
probably.
there's-
I'm not gonna add a D6 to it now because it's irrelevant. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good grief.
He drops. You run him through. He tries to like hold his ground and like keep his shield up and like put himself on a spear, but at the last minute he just kind of collapses down and unable to keep going. Rith.
I'm gonna bonus action and activate my boots to get an extra 10 movement.
Okay.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay. Make a perception check. 14. Okay. You stop him, and you can't see beyond into the darkness beyond your light range, but you can hear the padding of feet further ahead of you. Maybe 7,500 feet. You estimate, maybe?
Okay. That's it for me then.
All right. Rowan.
Hey, guys.
Oh man.
Just took off.
Go.
Oh,
You can see the light from around the corner where he kind of went at the end of the hallway.
I assume he went that way, huh?
Hmm.
We have a Cur Bear. It's like the cheaper version of a Care Bear. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Lilith.
Oh, what am I doing?
You just put a template down. There.
So there's my move.
Mm-hmm.
There's my dash.
Okay.
Oh. There's my action.
All right. So you get there and you see Rith just kind of looking down the hallway. Make a quick perception check if you'd like.
Sure. Mhm.
25. Okay. Yeah, you can hear a single set of footsteps ahead of you. about 100 feet or so. But there is only a single set.
Hmm.
And Rith, you hear a set of footsteps just come running down the hallway after you, and turn the corner, and then you see the familiar blue light from Lilith's dagger.
Oh, good. You're not getting hit.
So that's it for Lilith.
We need to get those harnesses they make for kids for these two.
And you hear, as you're coming around the corner, you hear it just getting further and further away from you.
Blow up a little, Riss. We don't want to leave everybody behind.
Get away!
Yeah, I understand that. We'll catch him.
Okay. Kerr, and I mean the rest of you back there. What are you? The three of you that are back there. What are you doing at this point?
Um,
And Rith, what are you gonna do since you're after Kovac?
Higher low, Lilith.
Hi.
I like this. I approve.
It is low, so I'm not doing what you asked me to do.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
Rith,
stab a couple bodies.
Okay. So you're taking each turn to stab one, and okay.
Yep.
All right. So
I'd probably just like finish, I guess, searching the rest.
Okay.
They're grown-ups. They
Sure.
can handle themselves, right?
I will go back to Kerform
okay.
and just kind of keep watch.
Okay. Now you need a light again. Accept your spell.
If he stays near me, I have 10 feet of light.
Well, actually your equipment just merges into you, so you never lost. Spell never goes away, right?
Yeah,
With that?
the continual flame's permanent.
Right. So that's weird. So let's
Burns in
just
your
watch.
body.
Glowing bear.
Let's just watch this bear retransform and fire erupts out of it as Kerr's form comes back into
Oh,
vision.
I guess since now that he said he was going to turn back into Kerr, I would change what I was doing. One thing I would do is I would give him one of these shields and be like, hey, I got this for you.
Thanks. I'm been without for a bit.
It's just a basic shield, so
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I shall put it on.
you can go ahead and move Rith whenever you want to do your thing.
My guy won't move.
Oh, sorry. It's because we're here. I'm just gonna. There you go. Go for it. Should be able to now.
Misty step.
30. There he is.
I got you! I scream that at him.
I guess I'd be able to hear him.
Oh yeah.
Yell that.
Yeah.
Riss caught up to one.
Yeah, it's kind of, it would be weird because you see him like the light just disappears when he does his misty step. It just goes away and you're like, where'd Rith go? And then like 2 seconds later it appears like 30 feet further down. All of a sudden. Lilith, what are you doing for yours?
I'm following.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. It gets out of your range again, Rith.
All right, am I free to go then? Or are we still in
Uh,
combat?
Let me go ahead and let me move back to you since they're doing their stuff back there. So,
Okay.
go for it. Okay.
5. I swing.
All right. He swings at you first as you're moving into range. So you are no longer raging right now since you haven't taken damage.
That is correct.
Okay. Are you raging again or?
Nope.
Okay.
It's
20. I think you're about the only person I've hit, and I've been rolling fantastically low against you. So
I got hit once.
You did.
I got hit once.
Oh, there we go.
there you go.
9 points of damage.
I got hit while bear.
That's true. That's true. Deciding whether or not you want to do a greater weapon with a standard attack.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna
Will we
hit him
get
once first.
11
Alright.
will miss.
I'll take my second attack.
Yep. 13 will not miss, or the 21. You know. Nice. Which damage did you do?
Necrotic.
Just curious. So
Yeah, I did necrotic.
so yeah, you hit him, and like at first he seems fine, and then this wave of like necrotic energy just you watch as where you hit him in the chest just kind of like withers and sinks in, and you watch as his eyes kind of recede into his head, and he falls over.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
I would piss.
Okay. So yeah, well, you kind of see it in the distance. I mean, it's further up there, so it's hard to make out all the details since you're kind of looking through Rith's light that he had to drop to make his swing. But Rith hits it once, and you think you see the figure drop to the ground, and then Rith just raises his maul again and smashes it twice more. You keep going after 2 more hits?
No, that's it. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure his face wasn't,
Right.
recognizable.
No, it's not anymore.
Yeah.
Anything from you, Lilith?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll. There we go.
All right. So you get there. Rith takes his 2 extra swings. I'm assuming you pick your light back up, Rith.
Yeah, then I'll pick it back up.
Okay.
I'll look at Lilith and no exit this way.
True.
look for door.
Well, they may be back in those rooms back there. If not, we'll have to look for a door.
Move on.
Slowly.
There.
All right. So you guys are exploring the rooms back here again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Kovac, you're stabbing bodies while you're up there. Kerr and Rowan, are you guys doing anything while you wait?
I'll search behind Kovac as he goes along, giving him a poke.
Just like searching for anything that they might have of use?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ahead and make like 3 investigation checks.
All right, here's one. 16.
All right. Go ahead and make your other 2.
There's 2.
7.
7. Yep. And 3. 19.
19. All right. So you search through the first one. You find very similar stuff. I mean, again, another very roughly made hide shield. This is the quality would be similar to what like a first shield that someone in your tribe would have made under like no supervision.
Okay.
It works, but it's pretty awful. Like it's still functional though. Like you can use them, but there's just no real care put into it. And yeah, they also have spears on them, stone, bone, heads. By the time you get searching through the third one, don't really get the idea that they carry a whole lot on them, as far as just what they use to attack or pursue things. So they move very light, and everything they have either comes from things that they probably kill or things that they can find.
Okay. I'll take the stone tipped one and I'll snap it so that's a dagger instead of a spear.
Okay. You have a very rough dagger. All right. Anything for you there, Rowan, while you're waiting?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Rith and Lilith, you guys are moving through the rooms.
Yeah. We'll start
Okay.
down here.
Okay. You moving stealthily or just
Yes.
normally? Okay. Go ahead and make some stealth checks for me then. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, yeah, Lilith, you see no difference in the way that Roth moves. Like, he's just doing it slower. You're not quite sure why. I mean, you did say slowly, so he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
he's moving slow.
Now, the door in the center.
Mhm.
Would I notice that it is closed?
No, it's still open.
Oh, okay.
You just can't see very far into it from your.
Okay.
Because your
I
dagger
I just thought. Okay, so the up and down is open.
Yep.
Okay.
So this would be.
Gotcha.
If it's closed, your light would
Oh,
just
okay.
stop.
Gotcha.
Yep. The door is still open.
Okay. So I will come behind Rith. Aggro.
I say in a very low,
Right.
low as I.
Right.
Let me check the walls,
Okay. Go ahead and.
and I will
I will assist.
investigation.
Okay. So he's assisting you, so you'll have advantage on it. Pretty good. 14. So you make a very careful examination of the room, and in your expert opinion, there are absolutely no secret doors in this room.
Out and across the hall.
Okay. I will do the same thing here.
Okay. $25. Okay. Yeah, you make a. You're very familiar. I mean, all the 4 rooms that you were in here before are all roughly the same shape. You did an investigation of the other 2 rooms, and although the first one you did down in the lower one was decent, this one you really feel like you did your best, absolute best effort, and it's just solid stone walls.
Okay.
You walk into here.
Okay. So this is a room you have investigated before, so and you
Okay.
didn't find anything in the first pass through.
Okay.
Or I should say, I mean, Lilith did that. So
Well,
yeah,
then
you
I'll
did.
investigate, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
I'll assist.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing here.
Let's do it.
Solid stone walls.
All right.
Very well made, though. You do notice as you're passing over, this looks to be dwarven construction.
All right. I don't
Do this
think
room
I,
again.
I don't think I did this one.
You searched over some of it, but yeah, you can go ahead and
We'll
do a
do it
thorough
again.
investigation if you want. Nothing. Solid stone.
Okay. And then I'll search this one, I guess.
Okay.
I will do my own search with my goggles.
Okay. Okay. So if you're searching with your eyepiece, I mean, it'll take a
Yeah.
significantly longer amount of time. So Rith, you pass over the walls, fine masonry. This is good dwarven work, but there are no no secret entrances or doors that you can find.
Okay.
And by the time you've gone through the entire room, searching over stuff, you look behind you, and Lilith made it about 4 feet down the wall. She's like up real close, just scanning through everything with her monocle that she got.
All right.
Maybe about 8 feet.
A minute or two.
Okay.
I guess I'll wait a minute. Ish.
Wait about a minute. She's about halfway done.
I'll walk over here and out here.
Okay.
And wait.
So you wait about 45 more seconds or so. Nothing, Lilith.
All right, Rith. There's nothing here.
Where'd others go?
I don't know.
Search big room.
Yep. That's gonna take. Just give me a hand.
They've probably been gone for about 5 minutes now for the other 3 of you.
Ref help.
Okay.
What?
So we're gonna search the top wall.
Ref points south.
All right, we're gonna do the bottom wall.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
16. Okay. So are you just doing a standard search with the two of you,
Yeah.
not using the monocle. Okay.
No.
So, yeah, it takes. I mean, going over the wall, moving down, probably takes you about 2 minutes or so to get through that entire wall, but nothing.
Because I did the upper wall when we left the last time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The three of you, are you doing anything? It's been about getting. I mean, 7-8 minutes at this point.
Just checking my watch.
I'm just finishing up the bodies.
Yep.
That sundial work in the dark?
all right, Rith. I searched the
got dark
top
vision.
wall
It's just dark mode.
on the way out last time, so we'll search this bottom wall this time.
Earth will help.
When
Okay.
when nobody's looking, I just randomly stab a body because that's what Kovac is doing.
10. Okay.
And
All right. You pass over the wall. You don't find anything.
Okay.
yep, that's all she wrote. We'll just head on back.
Almost 10 minutes. I mean, not quite 10 minutes later, but it's been a while. Coach, you're like, I finished and they're not back. You have a total of 6 bodies there, so for yourself.
Just so you
Banking
guys
on
know.
like 1 or 2, but damn, okay.
Well, no, there are 6 bodies there. You guys
No,
killed
I
6
know.
of
I
them.
figured I wouldn't have enough
Yeah.
time for this, but
Yeah.
hey, you know, take what I can get at this point.
There's enemies to find.
We we only found one. We don't know where the rest went.
I
Oh.
think there
I
was
mean,
only one left,
don't-
wasn't there?
Yeah.
I thought there was a couple.
Oh, let's
Make
keep
an
moving though,
intelligence
because
check
Yeah,
if you want to
let's
think
go.
about it, but
we're not really here to hunt anybody. We're here to find something and
I
Get
just
out.
didn't want them coming up behind us. That's what
I know, but the more we dawdle and the more noise we make, more shit comes our way. So let's try and pick it up a bit.
Yeah,
Let's,
don't worry. If they try
Head
to
north.
come up behind us, Kovac will get them.
Yeah.
All
Then-
right.
Then I look
Let's
over
move.
and my flame blade goes out, and I'm like, "Son of a bitch!"
it's true.
Let's move to the north.
How bad is Rith looking compared to Lilith?
Rith? I mean, you two can kind of give an estimation of yourselves.
Um,
I'm actually fine.
probably okay. I mean, I'm probably bleeding somewhere.
It's always good when the question or when the answer comes with a question mark.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Why am I measuring?
Oh,
I did not choose that. I'm gonna take a step and hand him my healing potion.
uh,
Hang on. Ignore that one for Rowan.
okay. I was like, wait, wisdom check. What am I doing? Wisdom check. I was panicking trying to find it. Oh, now I have a new one.
Rose will put it on his belt.
The orb or what? Oh, the belt, the potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks.
Just in case he's.
Okay.
oh, I can just click right there.
Yeah, you
Is
should
it
be able to
a
click that.
regular healing?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, isn't it?
I went to my thing and found it and rolled it.
Oh, you can click on just the thing.
The
Yeah.
thing that I sent. Yeah.
The dice on the right side, at the bottom of where it says to.
In the chat. Yeah. Did that one pop up for Rith?
Yeah, I need to make that.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
See, because it shows yours up there, Kovach's in the chat thing, and
Okay.
it's cooler.
Flag it. Very profesh.
That's right. Okay. So, you just put the potion on your belt. All right. All right. So, what are you guys doing now?
Heading north.
Yeah, say we go the way we haven't been yet.
All right.
Still looking for book.
Yep. Did that guy have it?
Nope.
Nope.
He doesn't look like the
Technically, no one
reading type.
searched him.
Actually, went no because I didn't search.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't look like the reading type.
It would have been squishy.
He definitely does not have a face.
Yeah. Yeah, the book is kind of gross right now.
All right. Go ahead and get your marching order in.
I'm gonna just keep the distance split between Kovac and the party.
Got it.
Because I know he's kind of trying to stay out of the dark, and I'm not glowing anymore, so it's okay.
You're not.
Oh, perfect.
Just all right. You see the hallway split. You continue going to your left and up, or right and to the side. No doors that you can see anywhere.
25, 30.
See the hallway to your left, and then ahead of you, you think you see like a doorway.
Okay.
But it's a closed door. So
I'll step here and peek.
okay. See the hallway splits off to the right, about 20 feet down. Looks like there's another door kind of at the edge of your vision, but
20 to this door.
okay.
And then step just past it.
Okay.
Let Lilith do her thing.
I will check the door for traps.
All right.
Investigation, right?
Yep. And you
With-
can use your
with
monocle
the
thing if
monocle?
you're doing for traps and whatnot. This is 23. Yeah, you're very certain that this is not trapped.
Is it locked?
No.
I will open the door.
Okay.
Step in.
You open the door, step in. Room is, for all intents and purposes, empty. Looks like there's a few scraps of like fabric that might be around and on the ground, but whatever might have been in here at one point has either been moved or, just it's either been taken out of here or moved, more than likely.
Step back out. Do the same thing. Over to here.
Same thing with this one.
You do see another
checking for traps.
hallway to your left there, Rith, but
Yep, I'll wait for the
Yep.
door.
go ahead. 22. Nothing on this one either. Doesn't
Is
appear to
it?
be locked either.
All right, gonna open her up.
Step back and then in.
Small room. Just a sconce on the wall. Nothing else.
Right. Step up. Step here. And then peek.
Yep. Looks like the hallway goes down about 15 feet or so and turns right. There's a couple of doors.
Okay. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna peek.
Room opens up a little bit. You can see it there's southern wall there. about 15 feet away, and then looks like it just continues around. The room does.
Peek.
Make you over there look. Yeah, looks like it's dead ends here.
There. And then we can move back. The hallway. And then I'll go to here and stop.
Checking for traps.
22. No traps. Does not appear to be locked either.
Step in.
Step in. Yep. You see some remnants of what was probably like a bed frame, some straw on the ground, bits of cloth here and there. Looks like this might have been a bed chamber at one point.
Pick through the
But-
straw.
Okay. You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
I will assist.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and take your advantage on it. 19. Okay. You sift through the straw. Find a couple of copper pieces that were kind of hidden in there that might have been missed when whatever else was taken out of here was removed. But aside from that,
Alright, I'll step back out then.
Alright.
Go up to this corner. Peek.
looks like it turns back to the left again.
I'm gonna move up to this corner and then peek.
Yep. Comes to a T intersection.
Walk back and mention or point to the door.
Checking for traps.
17. Okay. I'm pretty certain there's no traps on this one.
Is it locked?
Nope.
Open the door.
Step in. Looks like there's some, again, remnants of like a sleeping quarters with pile of wood here, slightly bigger. This kind of caved in, but there are a couple posts that go up. More than likely bunks of some sort.
Yeah.
You see a couple of them in there, but
Step back
no
out
other storage containers or anything like that.
and move over here.
You guys just moving normally through this area as well then?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sneaking. I figured my sneak was the same as it was.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to
That's
re-roll.
fine. I mean, it's up because when you reconnected with the group, I mean, you didn't really. I mean, you can re-roll here as you're moving through. Go ahead. Anybody else who was moving stealthily too, I guess, do
And
theirs.
as stealthily as you can with the light. But
That's true. It's more about noise, I guess, at that point.
sure. Ooh, look at us go.
Kerr just moving normally.
Yep.
Nice. Kovac is far enough back. He's just walking.
Alright,
Just
move
normal.
there.
Yeah, didn't know we were sneaking.
Well, you're so far back anyhow. Then.
I'll step out.
I'm only sneaking so I don't draw attention to Kovac.
And step
Jeez,
back.
Buddy.
Step out. You take a look. To your left, you see a hallway that goes back to goes right, and then further on down. Step out again. Let me see how far your light goes down. Yeah, your light ends there, but beyond your light, you do see another light coming from something, someplace down there. But it looks like it's coming probably from a hallway in that region. There is actually, it looks like there is a light like right here on the wall.
Okay.
That's burning a little bit. And you do see like a small wooden barricade there.
I'll step back.
And there were some double doors there.
Yeah,
And then
I did see that.
Some on the other side. So
I'm gonna check this one.
natural 20. Yeah. You're very certain there's no traps here, nor is there a functioning lock on it anymore. Step in. Yeah, nothing in there either. Some bits of wood that are in there, some cloth, but for the most part, room looks picked clean.
Step out.
Okay.
See the double doors, look at Lilith and point at them, or I point to the left
I will point to the right.
to the double doors.
Yes.
Okay. I will move forward to here.
Okay.
Actually, I'll peek around and then step back.
Okay. Yep. Looks like the hallway just turns left, almost like 5 feet down. So not too
Yep.
far.
I just want to make sure there's no person there for
Yep.
surprising.
And I will check this door.
Okay. A 14. Fairly certain there's no traps on it.
I will check the other one while I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, why did it roll 3? But I saw one.
Natural one. 22. Yep, you're very certain there's no traps on that side.
Okay, so I will definitely make sure. Is it locked?
Nope.
I will motion to Rith and open the door.
Okay.
Step in.
Step in. Looks to be maybe like a former bathhouse. And you see a bunch of stone basins that are 5 to 6 feet in length. Very similar to the ones that you've seen at the baths in Arabelle.
No lids on them.
Nope.
Okay.
They look like they've been moved around a little bit, but aside from that, nothing different about it.
Okay. Move. Come around.
Okay.
Around. And I'll head over to here. Take around.
You see you see an archway to your left there, and another turn to the right. So, Rowan, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Killing it tonight.
Doing
Hey.
good.
If these were slot machines, we'd be doing pretty good.
Through
Right.
natural sevens. All right. So you see another. If you pull up to the corner there, you're peeking around both sides, just kind of
Yeah, I'll step.
gandering.
Peek. Yep.
Okay. You see a much more complex barricade there at the corner.
Okay.
From behind, you think you could see something stacked behind the wood, almost like
Okay.
sandbags or something, maybe. Something. Well, whatever was barricade here, they definitely did not want something coming from that direction. So, it's very thick, very complex.
Back and check other area before entering here.
Let's.
The stone floor in that room, Lilith, does change to very similar color to like the one that you had in the middle there. So
Let's check this way.
Step in.
okay, it's a very wide open area.
30.
Yeah, You see what look to be some broken wagons, potentially.
Skeleton over there to the left.
It's kind of in your dark area, so you're not able to make it out.
I'm headed that way.
Okay. If you get close enough, you will see Rith. You get close up too. There are some bodies. Some that look like they're. None of them are really decayed necessarily, but the ones that look skeletal look like most of whatever flesh they had was eaten off of them.
Alright, I'll pick the head
The other
off.
one behind the wagon there, Rith, you take a look at is someone's been basically like bisected.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take the head off the skeleton.
Okay.
Just make sure.
Still
it
got
doesn't give up.
still got some fleshy stuff on it.
Yeah, that's fine. I toss the head, or I'll set the head off to the side. Not toss
Okay.
it. I just don't want it to make sure it gets up.
I'm gonna throw up a detect magic real quick.
A detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. Foot. Nothing that you're not expecting there.
Okay.
It moves with you.
Yeah.
Okay. You move over there, like towards the middle, and you do pick up something.
Like from the other wagon area?
Mhm. Yep.
I guess I'll try to find the what's
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check at advantage since you have the assistance of the spell. 14. Okay. It takes you a little bit of time because it looks like it's buried underneath whatever this wagon was and busted. But you do find a potion bottle that the contents are, it's about the size of like an orange or so.
Mm-hmm.
And inside it swirls with a liquid that is, you look at it and it swirls around and it has like, it's orange and then red and then kind of a yellow and then little hints of white in there, but they're all just kind of swirling around inside of each other.
All right, I got an RGB potion.
Mhm. Some cool LED effects.
That's what I wrote it down as, RGB potion.
Hey, you wrote
Let's not
something
continue
down?
on to the end.
Whoa.
You make your way all the way through the room, and like I said, there are the two wagons, some busted pieces of wood that were next to the other one there, Lilith, by the bodies that look like it might have been potentially either a crate or some kind of storage container. But other than that, the rest of it is, you make your way through the rest, and it's just stone walls and stone floors.
Search for doors.
Sure.
Where do you want to search?
The end wall.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check then. 22.
Yes.
Move your hand across it. Don't feel any kind of switch or false wall. All the masonry here is solid.
Dead bodies. As I walk by them.
Okay. Right.
Let's check out the other ways we haven't been yet.
Risk, go ahead and give me a perception check as you're moving through there. Okay. Thank you.
18. Alright, I keep moving this way now.
Alright.
I'll wait for people to catch up. And go look this way first.
Kerr, as you come around the corner, like right here,
Okay.
you're about to make the turn, you swear you could see almost like a feminine face looking towards you, and then it kind of ducks back behind the corner. And just goes down like this way.
Oh, how tall is that barricade?
It's about your height. But I mean, if it's not a big one necessarily, but it looks fairly sturdy. You'd have to take a look at it just to see, like, ascertain how strong it is, I guess, depending on what you want to do.
I step over here. There's someone on the other side of the barricade.
Yeah.
I'm going to go spider and crawl over.
Sure, that's a good idea.
No,
Why don't we just get more people through there?
sure.
It's a barricade. We can try to take it down or something, right?
Then I want to come here. And I want to run down to Riz. Can you still do that? Like Misty Step thing? No, because there's someone on the other side of the barricade.
Let me check out the barricade and see if there's any like weak spots.
Do we want to search rest of area first and then go to barricade? Make sure nothing come behind? Or go through barricade?
Safety first.
Because they not come past barricade likely?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I'm actually with Rith on this one.
Is this barricade like wood tied together, kind of like it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a perception or investigation check of it, you can kind of determine what it is. But it is made of wood. Okay, 16. You take a look at it. I mean, yeah, it's wood. There are like spikes at certain points that are pointed out. Some of it is. A lot of the spikes are actually taller than you, actually somewhat taller than Kelnoran as well. Very reminiscent of like the 4-armed creature that you guys fought. So there are spikes kind of at intermittent points. So, but yeah, it's made of wood.
Let me go check it out real quick, and I'll maybe be able to tell if it can be easily moved.
I'll still here first. And then wait.
And then I'll start to go back to check it out. And I'm gonna investigation check it over to see if if it's like got moving parts to where they can move it if they wanted.
go ahead. A 20? Okay. This does appear to be a barricade that is meant to move. It's not. It's well enough constructed, but I mean, it's not meant to be a permanent fixture. But it does look like there are some things on the other side, beyond you, about 3 or 4 feet back, that are kind of holding it in place. So it's just slightly out of your reach, but with some ingenuity, you figure that either yourself or someone in the group could possibly like take those
Dislodge it.
pieces and dislodge it, and so that way it would move.
Okay, I'm gonna come get these guys. Okay, so it can be moved. There's pieces behind it that if we move them, we should be able to move the barricade itself. So we may want to check behind that first, since there's somebody back there.
That was really weird. Lilith came up here and then she just walked away.
Check barricade first.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
And okay.
Okay. Let's see.
So Lilith, with your investigation check, I mean, you can point out what probably needs to be done. It's just a matter of someone dislodging it, basically. So either using something that is long enough to fit through the pieces, like Kelnoran's club that he has. You know,
Do we
someone
have any of
holding
those
onto-
spears?
Yes.
javelin.
Can we try to move that piece? And if so, we might be able to move the whole thing.
Pull out one of my javelins
There we go.
and
From your bag of holding, or
yeah,
yeah, reaches in, pulls out one of the manticore spines. Now has some like leather wrapping on it.
and
I
I will attempt
I
to move it.
don't know if it'll help any or not, but can I use like Mage Hand to try to move it as well at the same time?
Sure, you can see it.
I will also use Mage Hand and try to move it.
Okay. I mean, there are a few pieces that keep it in place, so each of you can pick a spot if you'd like to try to dislodge while Rith does his piece.
Yeah.
So Rith, how would you like to try to finesse, or are you just going to try to muscle through?
Can I like point it out where he needs to
Finesse, I'm
go?
gonna muscle.
Yeah, you can. It's just how
Yeah.
he approaches. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and just make an athletics check then.
Yeah.
25. Okay, so with the combination of the mage hands, just pushing some of the pieces out of the way, you stab through and get hit by scraped by a little bit of the wood, but it's nothing but minor scrapes and bruises, and hit one of the securing points, and it just pops free, tumbles back down the hallway about 2 or 3 feet, and go ahead and make a reflex save for me. Or dexterity save, anyhow. 16. Okay. So it starts to come down towards you as you pop it free, and it just starts to collapse forward towards you with the spikes and whatnot, and you just get your hands up, and you've got it held there. It's fairly heavy, like decently heavy. might need some assistance with this one. We move it out of the way.
Aaron. Galnor.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
I didn't want to
Good.
step on Lilith.
All right.
walk over.
The two of you help him out then.
Yes, I shall give
Leonard.
advantage.
All right. So go ahead and just make an athletics check at advantage for Rith. Oh shit! Yeah.
Woo!
Roll.
Go.
So
Hulk smash.
so Kerr takes one side. He kind
I
of
do
gives
not
you
want to break it.
no. He gives you like a fulcrum basically. So
Okay.
you can just instead of just pushing it straight back, you just swing it against the wall over here,
Okay.
and you can get it pushed up against there and
All right. Once
just
it's done,
set
I will
steady.
move there.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a perception check as you look down the hallway there. Anybody who's looking. Okay. Lilith, you can. All right. 23. So Lilith, you'll see a feminine figure, but she is on the roof, just kind of standing there, like up there with her hands like Spider-Man-esque, just with her head kind of upside down and tilted to the side at you.
I'm shooting.
What?
Okay, make a reaction. Make a roll initiative to see if you get to it first.
In your head, you hear 7 days.
Okay, go ahead and fire. You have disadvantage because it is dimly illuminated down there. $12. Okay, you fire and it just kind of skitters to the side. She just kind of looks at you and smiles. Says, "This is not how the game is played," and moves back around the corner with frightening speed.
Who said that?
On the wall. On the ceiling.
Who said,
Yeah.
who said what?
So, you guys can go ahead and what are you doing at this point?
I don't know.
Good.
There's after?
You just watch
Yes.
Lilith shoot at something.
Kovac, Lilith just shot her an arrow down the hallway at something.
South.
Do we attack? What's going on?
I don't know, everybody's just standing there. oh, they're moving. Sorry. Oh, they're moving.
The voice
Okay.
doesn't like how he plays this game.
30, 35, 40.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hi.
Yeah, there are lights in that area.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Step here.
You'll hear a voice echoing from around the corner, feminine, say, "Hold there. That's quite far enough."
Who dare? Who dis?
New phone.
Are you guys stopping?
I mean, I'm not the mouthpiece for the group, so.
Well, I mean, you responded, so
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
it's just whether or
Who
not,
dis?
not the rest of the group is stopping.
Who are you?
Who I am is of little consequence, but why have you disturbed my lair? And what are you doing here?
We're explorers. Looking for rare objects.
A book. Just one book.
A book, you say? I have a fair number in my possession. What is it that makes this book special?
I do it yourselfer. How to make friends and influence people.
For dummies.
Oh, yes, I've heard of this one. I may have it.
Can we trade or buy it?
Trades are always interesting. What do you have to offer in return?
What is it you desire?
Well, there are a good many things I desire. There is an item, a scepter,
Oh.
further in that would be of great use to me.
And what would be the use for this scepter?
Well, it would be useful for me. I have something you want. If you go to get me something that I want, then we can make a trade.
Where is this scepter?
Head further in.
Down then into the next level.
Yo.
Held by a fairly powerful entity, but if you're such brave adventurers and explorers, I'm sure it would be of no consequence to you. You've done a fine job announcing your entire presence here already.
We are pretty well known.
I'm just gonna look down at Lilith. I have a potion of animal friendship. Well, will that like suffices part of the payment?
Animals and I don't necessarily get along.
Well, then this
So
will
no.
fix that.
I'm afraid.
Did you catch that, guys? Like, I'll say it down the hall.
I'm going to move up closer so I can probably actually hear.
You can hear bits and pieces. I mean, I guess it depends on whether or not you're trying to pay attention or listen in. Be a perception check for Kovac and Rowan, just to see how well you hear as it's bouncing across the walls. 12. Okay. A 12.
Oh,
You guys make out about the same amount. It's you get about half of what this individual is saying back towards everybody. Get the gist that she wants something, and something about the next level down, powerful, scepter, useful to her. Yeah.
What guarantee do we have that you'll actually hold up your end and not use whatever the scepter does on us?
None.
Hmm.
But should you obtain the scepter, then I could be gracious enough to let you leave with your prize.
How gracious of you to let us get it for you and then let us leave.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
Okay. So
And
you
then-
walk back by Kovac and just like
Yep.
light up your club. Okay.
Everything okay?
There was apparently a lady on the ceiling, and she has the book potentially, but she wants a rod from deeper inside. You know, like the necromantic one, maybe.
Oh.
Can we see this book? That's me asking her.
I know.
Okay.
I know. You can make a persuasion check. $22. Okay. Thanks. I could indeed show it to you. I would not hand it to you.
Okay.
But it is indeed.
I mean, that's better than nothing. I don't want to go get something and then you be lying about what you have that we're after. I don't know you.
Very well. If you wish to step in to the central chamber here, I will retrieve it for you and allow you to see it. So
What are you doing?
she's down this way.
What are they doing?
So she is right there. Say, hold there.
Do I get anything off my dagger?
Oh, yeah. I need a wisdom save from you.
Oops.
Oh, there's a D6. There's a D6. What could happen?
Hey guys, this is going well.
Yeah.
So you're right here, by the way. is
Okay.
you would be. Okay. Which one's that?
Just frightened for the encounter.
You're frightened for the encounter. Okay. So as you guys are watching and he's looking at her, he just visibly starts shaking. More disturbingly, Rowan, you watch as she actually like runs her tongue over her lips, like she's savoring this change in your demeanor.
That makes me shake even more. Ugh.
And she just looks at you and she's like, "You do smell delicious." One moment.
You'd be surprised how often I hear that.
She
I will step in front of Rowan
Okay.
when I see his demeanor change.
Yep. She make a perception check as you step in front of him. Okay. That's fine. She looks you over for just a moment, like kind of smirks and disappears into the darkness. and tells you guys to. She says, "This way, please."
Yeah. She said Rowan is tasty and not in that, cute kind of way.
Yeah.
Why are we going deeper?
Kerr, as you pass by that door right there,
Huh?
You'll see a figure just kind of standing there, just like it's holding a weapon and like watching as you pass by, in a ready state. Not necessarily to attack you right now, but definitely aware of your presence.
I'll smile and wave.
You've seen, yeah, you would have seen these before or had to deal with them. It's a bugbear.
Okay.
So it's a goblinoid type creature, normally pretty large, not very smart, but generally pretty strong. So, Rith and Lilith, as you guys enter in, you come into, you'll see a couple of bedrolls on the ground. And there's a lectern, sitting at the edge of your vision there, which looks to be maybe a stone-ish altar behind it with a runner on it. These right here look to be pews that you're guessing you're in a former chapel, possibly. But you can see her and a couple of bugbear creatures that are just kind of looking at you, holding their weapons and ready, but making no moves to attack at this point. So
At this point.
yeah, well, it depends on how you guys do stuff. So she will move back and say, "Wait here, please."
Mhm.
You'll hear a lock click, and about a minute or so passes. You hear the same door kind of creak open, as the lock goes back into place. She steps into the edge of the light and just holds up a rather well-preserved looking tome, and says, "I believe this is the item you're looking for."
Can we be sure?
If you have the ability to.
I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. There is a faint magical aura from it. But it is faint. But it does radiate a form of magic, yes.
Oh, it's magical.
If you wish to focus, you can kind of determine the school.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. It is a transmutation school of magic. Very similar to your be the same school that you use when you cast enhance ability.
Oh, okay. That actually might be the book.
She will, once you say that, go back. You hear the same lock go.
What do we think?
I think that we're in no shape to go down lower.
agree.
I don't like this.
I've got an idea, but if it doesn't work, we're gonna be fighting.
Why would you say something like that? Let's go talk about whether or not we want to rest up and head down deeper or give up on the book because, you know, we're not going to be able to take it.
That is true. She does look quite powerful.
You hear from the darkness.
I-
Thank you.
I give you my apologies for shooting the arrow. I know it didn't hit you, but I still
you're not
give
the
my
first.
apologies.
I appreciate the sentiment, though.
We've come across creatures that moved that way, and I assumed too much.
Apology accepted.
So if we may retire back a bit to discuss this between us, we may need to rest before we have a decision on if we are able to move now or perhaps return to fulfill your request. Would that be acceptable?
If you wish to leave and come back, that's your business. But the offer will be here for a time.
And what should we call you?
She looks at you kind of cautiously. Denora.
Inora?
Denora. So it'd be like Denora. And your name?
I am Lady Lilith. And I'll give her just a kind of a short bow.
She just tilts her head down to the side.
Kurt gets a
Just
little
kinda
cautious again. No, I'm just kidding.
She just smirks at the lady comment.
Is there a place near here where we may retire and possibly rest until we could make the journey that you're requesting us?
Well, there are a number of rooms in this level. I'm sure you could pick any which one you wish to. As far as to their safety, I suppose that would
course.
be dependent upon how well you can barricade yourself in.
Of course. Of course. Are the barricades of your design?
They are for my... She'll just motion behind her. For my subjects.
Ah. Pardon my curiosity. It's just my nature.
Well, put my hand on Rowan's shoulder and just kind of slowly move him towards the other side of me.
Okay. A little bit further away.
Yep.
All right. She'll say, "Are we done here then?"
So we shall find us a room that we can retire to rest ourselves and be at full fighting capability to handle the next level. Do you know what we may face You mentioned a stronger creature.
That's a good question.
It is a powerful entity. I have not been able to identify it myself, but it rather easily tore several of my compatriots here to pieces with relative ease.
Could you describe it for us?
I haven't seen it myself. One of my stature doesn't get their hands dirty unless absolutely necessary, or
Of course.
it's
Yeah.
enjoyable. But
Good.
unfortunately, the one that reported back to me is no longer here. I cannot tolerate such cowardice in my presence.
Would we have noticed that door down in the southern wall here when we
Yeah.
came in? Okay. Is this room to the south of you? Is this one of your chambers, or would it be a possibility for us?
Ron, take a step down the hall. I'm going to pull Lilith out of this because she's just digging a bigger hole for us.
Are you trying to pull Lilith with you? As you
Yep. I'm
exit
going to
back
go
down?
over. I'm just going to pick her up and start walking down.
Okay.
So I see we are going to rest now. We shall talk with you later.
Fare thee well.
Just give her a bit of a dirty look when I leave. And then leave.
Lord, I was
She
trying to
just
find out
licks
what
her
was
lips
in
again
that
at you.
door.
Ugh. I just gotta lick her lips. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get to this corner and I'll put her down.
I was
Okay.
trying to see what was that room.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know. Let's go find a place to chat.
how about the bathhouse room? It should be pretty well fortified.
Bathhouse room?
Yeah, it's up this way. With the double doors
That are still open.
that are still open.
Just walked past every single room, opened the door, walked in, left, and just left everything else.
Yep. That way we knew what we opened.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's fairly defensible.
One, two.
I'll let you in, Kovac. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Somebody slam the door in your face.
So could we tell what she was? What type of creature?
Make a knowledge religion check or arcane.
I feel like I have a general idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a clue.
I don't know what she was, but she definitely
No, but she was creepy Rith. Definitely not. Her skin was unnatural.
not natural.
Yeah.
What does she want? What's the plan?
She wants the rod.
The way she kept licking her lips at me, I think she wants me too.
Possibly.
As a snack.
Your frightened sensation goes way too wrong, by the way, so you're out of the encounter.
I mean, I can't blame her there. I am kind of a snack.
I didn't want to start anything.
Says the girl that shot at her.
Well, she was on the ceiling.
I can do that.
She's a humanoid on the ceiling.
Me too.
Okay, well, she surprised me.
Fair enough. Right.
Look.
So
I don't. From the way she's talking, and could I tell what what the bugbears were?
What do you mean we're like?
Do I know what? I mean, would I know what they?
You're familiar with bugbears, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've dealt with goblinoids. I mean,
Okay.
they're just larger, more brutish versions of like goblins.
So if something can rip apart bugbears, I don't know that we're equipped to take something like that on right now.
sure, and I'll look over at Rith.
Even
Rith is
with
sitting on
Riz.
the bath thing, not really paying attention.
I mean, even with Riz, that would be and I don't want to give her whatever she wants because she doesn't want it for a good reason.
Yeah,
Or
I think we learned about possibly 2 different scepters that could be here. I think one was like necromantic or something, and then the other was a scepter that seems to be able to like bend people to someone's will.
Which one does she want?
Didn't say.
She didn't say. She just said that
Yeah,
this
she didn't
creature
say.
had it. I think there were 2 scepters we learned about. I know one for sure because I wrote it down when I was Lilith, and she told us, so.
Yeah, I remember that well.
Okay, so number 1, we don't know if we can take on this thing, and number 2, we don't want to give her the scepter.
That's my thoughts.
I mean, she already has the book. She can bend wills and whatnot with that. So, what's
Yeah.
the difference?
I don't think she should have the book either.
Okay, what are you gonna do about it? So we might as well.
What we've been doing through this whole dungeon.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
when he speaks up like that, Rith starts paying attention to him.
So you'd rather fight her than fight whatever this unknown beast is?
I think so. But we need rest. We definitely need rest. We want to be at full power.
Thinking if she has something as powerful as that book and she's willing to make a trade, what other things does she have?
Exactly.
Exactly, that's my point.
Exactly,
I don't
I
think
know.
we can fight her. I think that's not a good idea. I'd rather take my chances with this
thing that ripped apart
unknown
bugbears.
I mean, I could throw this out there. Why not both? You can go get the rod, see what it is, come back with the rod, and then see what she has. Both seem like really bad ideas, but
Yeah, I like that. Yes, let's go see that beast and get the rod. I'm good with that plan.
And then fight her if we have to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So are we stopping here? Because it's still like morning.
Very early morning still.
I mean, are you guys hurting or what's?
I'm nearing tapped out on magical capabilities.
Hmm.
Check other rooms to find way down,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, she didn't
rest.
tell you where to go?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's beneath her.
She just
Literally.
refused to tell you where to go?
Nobody asked. Because we didn't tell her we were going to specifically do it or not. She just said it was on the next level down.
Oh. So we could go ask her.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah, because the plan was for us to come back and discuss it. We told her we were going to talk about it before
Oh.
we decided.
Okay.
Well, we didn't. Lilith told her we were going to sleep and talk about it before we decided.
That way we could decide what we're gonna do.
Oh,
So now we have our decision. Let's go ask her where we go down to the next level at.
Well, do you guys need
Or
to
do we
rest
want to
first,
rest?
or what's?
Yeah, we should probably go ahead and rest first. Just in case.
it's what?
Just in case it's right there in that room.
Oh, valid point. On the level, we told her we were going to sleep. I mean, that gives us the whole day to do stuff before we actually have to go talk to her.
How long do you need to rest, Gilnorn?
Well, if I read a book, take a nap for like an hour, I can get back the bear shape.
So you need a full night's rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as
So
it
we-
goes, like with long rests, you can only do one long rest per 24 hours. So you guys still have to get to evening before you can sleep and regain your magical capabilities.
Right.
So yes, you do have an entire day to burn.
So let's
Other
just
rooms and
let's
find
let's go
other
explore some
sections
more.
of- Go back
Sure.
to what guy that let us in here and ask if he knew her. Niyagi.
Oh, the Niyogi?
I don't think we should let Lilith talk to her master at the moment.
I'm just going to throw this out here. I mean, I know we found a couple things, and we can keep looking, but I feel like most of the important things she probably already has.
On this level, likely.
I mean, sure, we found a couple things, but... And we could always look more, but... Or we could just go and be like, hey, how do we get down?
We might as well do that. Because we can always find a resting spot. Or a spot where we could rest. On the next level somewhere. If you really needed to.
Okay. You want me to go ask?
I can go with
go.
you if you want.
Someone would be nice, but you should probably stay here.
Wait, who?
Oh, it's Rith. I'm going.
Wait for me.
No, stay. I'm gonna close the door on him.
I'm gonna go.
He wants to go by himself. Well, I'm gonna crack a book.
Hello.
That's a good 7 Days reference there.
It's a good thing.
I just wanted to go because I could instantly start a fight.
You could instantly start.
With a
potentially.
wave to the bugbear. Then
Yeah.
come to right there.
Okay.
Hello again. We
Return
decided
so quick.
to head down.
Excellent.
We don't know where that's at, like where the doorway is.
Oh, of course. I can certainly escort you there.
Oh, it's close.
Yes,
Is
you're.
it just one behind me?
No.
Not that close.
That does not go down. No. She'll wave, and there's about 5 of the bugbears kind of fall in line behind her,
Okay.
and so she leads you back this way.
Did you see that, Lilith? She phased through the wall.
I saw that. That's why I'm scared of her.
Just all of the guys phasing through walls. Okay.
Hey.
So, she'll start to lead you guys that way.
Okay.
So, Rowan.
Kovach?
You want to give her space service.
I didn't. I assumed that you were just moving and you weren't.
So,
Yeah, I'll have her take you guys that way.
how does she feel about undead?
I mean, in what respect?
She turns that way to go. I'm gonna go
this-
this way back to the door.
This lady, my dagger gave me a weird feeling about her, and I got this feeling on the inside.
Huh.
That mean Rowan likes her? That feeling on the end.
I got butterflies on the inside, guys.
What kind of insight would I have on this?
How she feels about undead?
Well, I mean, I know undead. Yeah, it's not good, but
Yeah,
just
no.
the feeling that he may have received. Is it?
I mean, you already make an insight check with advantage. Do
Sure.
you have proficiency on it?
I don't believe so.
Add it.
Advantage. Okay. And it'll be plus
3 to that.
Yeah.
So 18. Okay. I would say that you would understand that there is some aspect of his, likely his trauma that he's experienced, what makes your amulet warm up, that is related to undead in some way, shape, or form. So it's probably what you would take away from that.
Okay. Not necessarily that he's being directed to do something about this, but just that.
No. I mean, you never really got a look at her, right?
No.
Okay. With your knowledge of undead, those that have the ability to like charm people, they come to regard the individual that charms them as a trusted friend. Based on the way he's talking, definitely not the feeling you get from that. Like, he would not be talking this way if he was charmed by something like that. He would have nothing but good things to say.
Like, I don't want to make her mad if we do something that she wouldn't approve of.
Okay, I see what you're getting at.
Like helping
No.
this woman. Or working with
No,
her. I don't know.
No, we're okay on that front. That's part of the job sometimes, but now I understand what you're asking.
I mean, yeah. Especially since the dagger gives me a little bit of a feeling.
Right. Yeah. No, undead typically not friends.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't like them anyway.
Yeah. I couldn't tell.
I didn't know if I had to throw that out or not, but all right. I mean, you know, I trust you. You know her better than I do.
Maybe that's something you'll just have to come to terms with at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Not right now.
That's good. We've got time, right?
We do have time.
Nothing but
I open-
time.
I open the door.
Yep. There's Rith.
Oh, hey,
You-
did everyone else die? I mean, let's be honest. If you were the only one that came back, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
Oh god.
No!
He's leading us to second or third floor.
Oh, wait, just the three of us? Everyone else died.
Red tried to make funny.
Oh, yeah, that's not funny.
Wait, are we going now?
Gives a big smile. Yes, apparently.
I
Did not
guess
know
we don't need to rest. Okay.
What they do. Rith confused.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on just a second there. So yes, she will lead Lilith and Kerr over there, and she'll point. This is the door down. And she points to this large, very solid-looking metal door that does have a handle on the right side of it. She'll say it is barred from the other side. But when you are prepared to go down, I am able to open it for you. Are you ready now?
No, we're not.
Oh.
We just wanted to say we were going to do it and wanted to know where we needed to go.
Oh, well, very well. This is where you would need to go.
Thank you.
Of course. She will take her entourage and leave.
Racing through the walls, look.
I know.
Just face
Crazy.
again.
Crazy.
She's just unnatural.
You guys come around the corner and Rith is leading the other guys towards you.
Well, we know where the door's at.
Oh. Not going down?
No.
We thought we were gonna rest first.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm pretty sure we said we weren't gonna rest because we have to wait till this evening.
I mean, I just don't want to go down yet. I don't mind exploring up here.
Ah, good. Explore.
I'm tapped out.
Okay. He's gonna go read his book
Please
again.
come back in.
I know what it is. We're making plans and we're with Rith. That's the problem.
Rith, go off this way then.
It's taking off. You coming?
Wait, we're not. What are we doing?
I don't know anymore.
I thought we were hanging out. All right. You guys are the ones that need rest, so whatever.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, Kerr doesn't really have anything that would last all day entertainment wise. So he's good for exploring.
I'm following Rith.
Okay. So
Unless somebody tells me what we're doing, Rith is exploring.
okay.
Because a whole day of not doing anything sounds very.
That's fair. All right.
So then he will move to this door or this corner and peek around. Then move to the door.
Okay.
16. Okay. You're pretty sure there's no traps.
Step in.
You step in, and this looks to be what was probably another bed chamber at some point. Deciding on what Kovac is doing.
Rith will move down this way then.
All right.
Step up.
So you got a long hallway going down to the right, which you've seen kind of before. So you're at a familiar area. So 23. Nothing that you sense there. Open up. Looks like there's a broken bed in the corner. Looks to be about it in here.
Okay.
$24. Nothing that you sense in there on that door, anyhow. Doesn't appear to be trapped or locked. Another broken bed in there. Looks to be old nightstands kind of just piled in the corner. Drawers kind of just thrown out onto the floor. But
I'll
Look like
open
they've
this
been-
door. Or are these like metal doors?
Yeah.
Or are they the same that have been?
most of the doors down in this level have been like metal or iron banded wood.
Okay.
These ones in here appear to be. This one that you're looking at right here is metal on the right side.
I'll wait for Lilith then.
Okay.
Must be a really big room.
Yep.
What are you guys doing here, Lilith?
I'm gonna check the drawers and stuff up there.
Okay. Yeah, they've been basically just thrown out from the dressers that they were in or the nightstands. Go ahead and make an investigation check if you'd like. 25, yeah. You search them. 2 of them are broken. The other ones that are kind of still intact or cracked or kind of decayed with age. But anything that was in there previously is gone.
All right. I'll check this door out.
Not trapped, nor is it locked.
Step in.
You open it up. There is stuff that looks like it's just been kind of thrown in here. Bits and pieces of. There's some old bed frames, old, like looks like almost like pews. An old couch that's down there. Looks like a dresser that's been thrown on its side, or a wardrobe
Step back
anyhow.
out.
Okay. It is not locked. Hold on. Step back out. So as soon as you open the door, Lilith, this thing attacks you. The creature from before
Sweet.
that was at the hallway. So 22 to hit.
It hits, and I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
Okay.
No.
18 reduced down. So it can't. I'm not letting. It's not using its whole attack action. It basically just bites at you. For its one. But those of you that are in the room there can go ahead and roll for a niche.
Did one of us see what they're doing? That's taking so long.
I mean, you guys will hear as the door cracks open and this, and Lilith undoubtedly probably, I would guess there's a scream of pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
It's not letting me.
Well, that doesn't
remove
sound
you.
good.
I think you're already in there from the previous one. So let me remove you. There you go. Not good again.
yeah. Let's go to that.
There we go.
Got one better. All right. So you guys will be able to act after this particular turn. We'll get you into initiative at that point. But
Sure.
So, Rith.
Yeah, I rage.
Okay.
And step forward.
Okay.
And swing.
Okay.
I'll go reckless.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so damage. So I just add the 6 for the 1 die.
So just roll your damage that you would normally for this.
Oh, okay.
And then so you roll 2d6, right?
Yeah,
So plus 12.
plus another 12.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, at least you didn't roll those for the actual crit, you know?
True.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna throw holy on it.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna take a second attack.
Mhm.
Whoop.
is. Okay, so next up is its go. You are the one that's there, so it's going to.
Nice.
13, all right. Then it has 2 claws.
Yeah.
Okay. And. Is its go. Okay. Lilith.
I am going to disengage,
Okay.
move back there, and then shoot it.
All right. Well, will miss.
And I'm gonna yell, "The big one's back!"
All right. The other 3 of you, if you guys want to go ahead and roll a niche.
It's
Nice.
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Go batch.
Yeah, let's see here. Wasn't exactly sure where we're going, but that looks good. Open. What's going on? I can't move.
Oh.
Why can't I
Let me
move?
do something here.
Oh, it's on Lilith for a niche.
Yeah, it's all right. Sorry. Here. There you
No,
go.
no, that's okay. It's like
That's
okay,
why.
it's fine.
I got to move stuff around.
And okay.
That it for you?
Yep.
All right. Rith.
Better.
20 will hit.
Idiot.
Go for it. Okay. He's still up. Yep. Okay. That it for you, right? I'm assuming you're not moving.
Nah, I'm gonna hold it where it's at. I think that I don't have any bonus, so yeah, that's it.
All right.
Actually, no. Maybe get some good hits. I'll take the cure potion as my bonus
Okay.
action. 2 + 2.
It feels like her does. So
It's
Yeah.
something. Kerr, you are up.
right. That's not where I wanted to move.
Here, I'll just put you through the door.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's where the door's position makes it odd. So
I will rush up to there. That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah. Just gonna bite it with again. $19. 23 damage on that one. Then it will claw twice. $20 to hit.
Yep.
Ouch.
And last claw.
Yeah.
19. Well, there you go. Even it out for you. How about that? I love this so much. All right. Lilith.
Give it away. There we go. That should
hit.
hit.
Okay.
And
Okay. Looking very hurt right now. So very, very hurt. Anything else for you?
no, that is it for me.
Okay. Rowan, where are you off to?
There.
Okay.
I can't quite see him there, can I? Like, I don't think so.
It's like you can. He has like 3/4 cover, basically.
Oh, then let's try it anyway. We'll shoot some Eldritch Blasts at him.
Go for it.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Right. Just hit some teammates. Let's see. 21 will hit.
Oh, hey, look at that. Let me roll another one.
A 20 just hits.
Cool.
Bang, nice. Yeah, that will actually drop him down.
I came in and I sniped it, guys. Don't worry.
Definitely good with that.
I just hear the thump and I'm like, don't worry, guys. I got you.
Unrage and drop to a knee.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I need
Ow.
rest.
I will cast a Cure Wounds. If it lets me.
You should be able to now. I ended the combat, so should be able to do.
I'm also going to give him one.
9.
There
13.
you go.
Thanks.
Next time, don't get hit so much. Come on.
We having fun yet?
Yeah. So I'm gonna like search it and
Okay.
see if there's any like
I mean-
salvageable parts.
Guys, if you really wanted to fight that bad, we could have just went down the stairs.
Salvageable parts for.
That creature.
I guess make an Arcana check. An 8.
Yeah.
You're not really sure what might or might not be useful off of this creature. You could try to take anything you wanted, but you.
It didn't seem to have anything special that I think might be worth anything.
I mean, the one thing you guys saw it do was cast darkness. But aside from that, I mean, it didn't have any kind of fly abilities or any other anything else that you've seen it do necessarily. But
it's good.
But looking at it, I mean, it doesn't have clothing of any kind. It's covered in. It has just kind of black mottled gray skin. Doesn't really seem to carry any kind of components, gold, anything like that on it. So really isn't anything to search on it itself.
Okay. What do we want to do next, guys? That hurt.
I was following you guys.
Yeah, your call. I guess we're going on. Stupid door.
You have to go diagonal through them.
Yeah, you have to approach it at an angle. I won't do that again. I'll make sure they're not like a full square.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Just sometimes it makes things look better aesthetically.
That's true.
I forgive you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Okay. I'll check it for traps.
Okay.
Oh. That's far.
All right. 23. No traps on it that you've seen.
I learned my lesson. On a cast.
Just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Rith just does it.
Good.
All right, Rith, you step in. You see a couple of wardrobes in the wall there. A couple of the doors and drawers are open, but they are standing.
Ah, sure. I'll look through the one I'm in front of, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and
I'll
do an
check the other
investigation
one.
check. All right. Do your own investigation check. Okay. And 6 for Rith. Don't really notice anything in there. You go through and pull out the drawers and everything. Looks like this one's been picked pretty clean. 24, Lilith. You do. You're looking through. Everything appears to be picked clean. Until you find a false bottom in one of the drawers that was missed. And underneath there is there was a bag of gems, but the bag has rotted and decayed. So now there's just kind of like canvas fabric just sitting over these 5 gems that are sitting in there.
Put them in my bag.
Okay.
Yeah, hold it there, Chris. Let's just get a little closer together, just for a moment, please. I am going to use my spirit totem Give everybody 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
This hallway looks familiar.
As I recognize it, I'll turn back around.
Yep.
This way.
Hallway goes down about 20 feet. Another turn left. Come back to look down. You can see the barricade there at the end.
Alright, I'll lead the group back into our hideaway.
Okay.
No.
All right. So you guys are back in the bathhouse.
I'm going to use my
Gentlemen.
rope to tie the handles together.
Okay. Try to secure it as best as possible.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just make a do a survival check for that.
I will assist.
Okay.
Because I'm going to put my bell on the rope also.
Okay.
20.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you use some common knots that you know that are pretty secure, and you feel pretty confident that if anybody's going to come through, they're going to have a very hard time even getting it to crack open. Not to mention that you get the bell attached that Lilith provides you with, and have somewhat of an early warning system.
Are the tubs completely stationary?
No, these ones look like the arrangement that they're in is definitely not the arrangement that they were put in. These are just stone basins that can be moved.
All right.
They're
I'm
heavy,
going to
but you can probably shove or push them around.
I'm going to drag one and put it in front of it.
Okay.
Like maybe a foot in front of it so it can still jiggle the bell so we can get warning if something's out there.
Okay. All right. What's your push limit?
It is 900 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. I mean, very distinctive grinding sound as this stone basin pushes across these stone tiles. It just and it moves. I unfortunately cannot move them since they're part of the map. But
That's fair.
all right, are you guys just planning to hunker down in here for the entirety of the day until you go to sleep at night?
I suppose so. If that's the case, the rest could probably pull out the blades that we found and start just working on them a little bit.
I'll head over to Rowan and show him this wand that I've got.
Okay.
Hey, are you able to see what be able to tell what this is?
Yeah, it's a wand.
Oh, thanks. I'll go back over here.
I mean, I guess I can do my ritual on the three things, like the wand, the scroll, and the potion.
Yes.
I can pull out a potion for him.
And that potion as well.
I'll pull out the other, the ring, the bracelet, and the silver band that I found.
Okay, I'm doing a bunch of stuff.
See
Everything.
if they're magical. I don't know.
Okay. In that case, beforehand, I'll cast detect magic.
On
Just everything that everybody's given me here. That way I know if I need to even identify half the stuff.
you've got the potion that you picked up, Rith, right, with
Yep.
the smudge label. So that's one you're talking about.
Yeah, it says. I mean, ain't it educated guess here, dragon breath, but
Okay.
yeah, it's red in color.
You mean the one that looks like a healing potion?
Nope, you said small potion. It said smug. It has DRAGO, or no, sorry, it has an N on it.
Yeah. It said
yeah.
it looked like it looks like one of your standard healing potions.
Okay.
It just says
I thought you said
potion
it was
of.
red and.
Yeah, because your
Gotcha.
healing potions are red when they're brewed.
Okay, yeah, that thing.
Okay.
And then I have. You said I found a nice ring.
Yep.
Another nice ring, with a silver band and a bracelet.
Yep. Okay. So you're giving him those 4 items?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're looking at the scroll,
and the wand,
potion that you found, and the wand that Lilith had.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast detect magic. The scroll pings. The wand pings. The potion that you found, that's the RGB potion, pings. And the one that Rith gives you pings. The 3 pieces of jewelry that he gave you do not.
Okay. So I'll give them back before I even start and be like, these are magical.
I just throw them back in the bag. No.
Okay.
And then I'll.
So you spend the next 40 minutes or so just identifying each one?
Yep, I've got time.
Yes, you do. Okay. All right. So which one do you want to start with?
RGB potion.
Okay. Do the RGB potion. You identify that one, and it comes up as a potion of fire breath. So you know that you get a couple of uses out of it before the effects wear off, but you know it has a short-term duration on it. I think I have to make that one because I did not see that in the.
Okay.
So I'll also make that for you to add to your inventory, but it potion of fire breath. So after drinking, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire in a 30-foot at a target within 30 feet of you. It must make a dexterity save. The DC is 13 or take 4d6 fire damage. And you can do that 3 times before 1 hour has passed.
Nice.
So, and next one. Which one do you want to do next?
Let's go with the scroll.
Okay. The scroll is actually a scroll of glyph of warding. So you can use that to cast glyph of warding once, or you know if you know a traditional wizard, they're able to use it to scribe it into their spell book. but you can cast Glyph of Warding one time using it,
Okay.
or sell it. It's up to you.
And the wand.
The wand identifies as a wand of magic detection, which basically just casts detect magic. It has a command word that goes along with it that you know, as well as it has 15 charges on it before it is extinguished.
Okay. And then Rith's potion, I think, is the only one left.
Yep, the potion, you take a look at it, looks exactly like a potion of healing. When you cast Identify on it, it identifies as a potion of poison.
Oh.
It identifies it basically as like a cursed item.
Gotcha.
So,
Then I'll tell Rith what he has.
but this one, if you drink it, you take 3d6 poison damage, and you have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or you become poisoned. If you are poisoned, then you take 3d6 poison damage every round until you make the save 3 different times. Every time you make the DC 13 Constitution save, the damage reduces by 1d6.
Wow.
Pretty potent poison.
Ouch.
All right.
Definitely not one you want to drink when you're in the midst of battle and almost about ready to die.
It's okay, guys. I'm resistant to poison. I mean, I still take the damage, but only half. I'll drink it right now.
Not if you're giving it to you when you're unconscious.
True.
All right. I will put that in my bag of holding for now.
Okay.
You never know when that might become useful.
So, those are the 4 magical items that you have found so far.
Yeah.
Nope. So we're gonna just rest up then for the evening.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have about 13 hours
Okay.
before you get to your typical resting time frame. What's everybody's plan to, I guess, entertain themselves during that time frame? I know you said Rith is probably going to try to work on some of the blades that he has.
Yeah, those blades, just kind of smooth them out a little bit, get some of the rust off of them.
Okay.
I might read some more English. If Kovac looks like he's available, I might go over to him, talk strategy tips.
Go Betcha, what are you going to do?
I will be going through those new books just to get a better idea of what they are and what they entail, and if it's anything I'll be interested in.
Okay. Do you have a preference of where you want to start? Or which one you want first?
Let's just go alphabetically.
Okay.
Aardvarks to anvils?
Aardvarks to anvils. Okay.
Sure.
So the typical reading rate is about a page a minute. So, I mean, you have a lot of time.
A lot of time.
You go through this one. It is a kind of like a treatise on the spell polymorph and its different applications and individuals' different beliefs of what the spell's potential is.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that's where it starts out, and then they start getting into some weird experimentation kind of stuff. I mean, you can read it for as long as you like, but it definitely deals a lot with specifically the spell like polymorph, true shape, anything that allows you to alter your form.
Okay. I don't think he'll have a whole lot of interest in that one.
Right. There's a cattail.
Yeah.
All right. What's your next one?
Dark Heart is next.
Dark Heart. Dark Heart is so it's called Dark Heart, and when you open it, it says Dark Heart: The Lore of Life. It is a self-proclaimed ultimate tome to understanding necromancy. So depending on how far he wants to read into that one, I mean, not that necessarily necromancy is bad. I mean, like your spell Spare the Dying is necromantic in its origins.
Oh yeah.
But this one deals specifically with mastering incantations to bring the dead back to life, or bringing them to unlife, as it were. Starts off with small items like bringing small rodents, pets, animals, things like that. Depending on how far you get into it, it starts to detail rituals in order to bring more complex things back. So,
Kind of. I'll dog ear that one. That might be interesting just to understand it a little bit more if I ever come across it.
Okay.
Not for personal use.
Right. So I mean, you could
convert. Oh, sorry.
You could probably get through like 2 or 3 more books, probably.
Okay. The Convergent Truth.
Convergent Truth. Oh, this one's a bit of a mind screw because it is
sweet.
You start to read it and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to start with. It's almost conspiracy theory type stuff, and talks about how their first statement is that the plane that you're existing in right now is actually just a demi-plane. It's an exact copy of the original plane, and that it serves a greater purpose. But it talks about it tries to go into different reasons as to why this reality or this demi-plane that you're in isn't actually real, that it's simply just a copy of the actual existence or the original existence, and debating whether or not the original plane actually still exists anymore, or whether or not each demi-plane is simply just a continuance of what the original was. So
definitely interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that you can go through. There's mentions to something called the Devourer, and that maybe this plane and other ones exist to lure it away, to distract it from the actual plane. But yeah, this one it's interesting. It's definitely a very different style of writing than what you've read before. So,
wait, all right. Next on the list is A Treaty of Flesh, and then I couldn't read the rest of it.
Yep, it's
collected works of something.
Collected works, and then the name is kind of grayed out. It is it's a book that's more of a collection of other writings, and it details the original author as being Amnu Abdar. It's AMNU. I'll type some of this out into the item too for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And his original title was called The Perverter of Flesh, or The Perverter of Form. So it is it's kind of a collection of his own writings, or a recollection of his writings and journals about his own experiments, dealing with, some of it deals with golems, some of it deals with applications of like the polymorph spell, some of it deals with necromantic rituals, but most of it is just attempting to find new and interesting uses for the humanoid form, and ways that you can make it, either alter it to make it either better, more perverse, or horrific and terrible. Um, it's some dark stuff, but it's interesting to see where they go with it. Unusual, but
All right.
yeah, you could probably get through one more.
Threats and mysteries of the outer planes and astral sea.
Yep. So this one is a book that specifically deals with planar travel, and kind of similar to what the title talks about. It deals with things that you can encounter in the astral sea. Most prevalent items being like astral dreadnoughts, or the Githyanki. So,
Okay.
and their ships and dragon riders that they have that patrol the areas. So, but yeah, then there are some various other creatures and spells. So they talk about different spells that could be of danger while you're in the astral sea. Making sure that you keep your visits to short periods of time, so that way you don't have your cord severed and find your body and psyche just completely disconnected. But yeah, it deals with planar travel, basically. Something you're
Okay.
not unfamiliar with, but
Cool.
if you're using most of your time to go through stuff, you get through a good chunk of those. So,
All right.
and then you can work with Rith if you wanted to.
Sure.
Anybody else doing anything specific while they're waiting?
I will start brewing a potion.
Okay. Just a standard one?
Yeah, I don't have any
Just to use the
ingredients
rest of
left in the big one.
ingredients, right? Okay. All right. Just go ahead and do a survival check for that one, for the brewing. 15. Okay. You've done it a number of times. This isn't exactly hard for you anymore necessarily. But in about 8 hours, you'll have one completed.
I was gonna ask Kovac for a book.
I'll give you one of the ones I didn't read. Oh,
I'm
that'll
gonna
be a
use
good one.
second wind real quick.
Okay. Wild magic and measuring risks. Is that the one?
Yep. Yep. Perfect.
I will say this, that you guys are capable of taking an addition. You guys are capable of taking 2 short rests in the course of a day. So if like you, Rowan, you wanted to use your Song of Rest again to help anybody who needs healing, or in order to recover spells for the warlock part, or Kerr for your abilities, you do have the option of
I'd say our
taking a
10
second.
pet points are gone too, right?
The
That
temporary
we got
ones?
for the totem. Or are they still intact? Gonna be intact.
You know what? I don't know.
I think they eventually go away, don't they? Only
I could still go ahead and just I'll do a Song of Rest.
okay.
So, that. Oops, I forgot its performance.
It's
What would I add to that? So that's a 22, which makes it this. That's what everybody gets.
all right. So everybody gets 7 hit points back from Rowan's ability.
They last until they are depleted or you finish a long rest.
Sweet.
You guys will have them through today.
Freaking out on me, man.
Yeah. it's
What happened?
Oh, just the map was freaking
that-
out. Give me a bunch of error codes.
lack
Oh,
permission
gosh.
update token.
It's like I didn't even touch anything.
Didn't change anything.
Earlier, I noticed it was doing it. It was only doing it like whenever you would add damage to the other tokens.
Oh, nice.
So like every time you would take the damage, we would give it to him. It would pop up on my screen.
Cool. That's really nice.
I don't know what that one was. It was just like spamming it.
That was weird.
I love it. I love it. All right. You're going to go through that book then for Rowan?
Yeah.
You're going to read it? Okay.
I mean, he's not got anything else to do.
So if you read through that book, it talks about the concepts of, or the concept or the actual practice of wild magic and so-called wild magic practitioners or wild sorcerers and their ability to do incredibly unpredictable things with the weave that can either be sometimes very powerful and beneficial and other times not so much. Like people, instead of casting something a magic missile, turning themselves into a sheep, so to speak, or instead of casting lightning bolt at their enemies, casting fireball at their feet. Or certain instances of them casting a fireball spell, and instead of casting one, they cast two, completely obliterating their enemies. So it talks about the concepts of wild magic, its proposed origins, and its realistic applications, and whether or not basically the personal decision that the magic user has to make in order to determine whether or not do you want to unleash the weave in all of its intensity. So, but it's definitely an interesting read, and some of the spell descriptions that they talk about and the augmentations that happen to magic certainly could add for interesting storytelling later on, for sure. Could even give you ideas of spells you might want to acquire later on.
Yeah.
So, anything for Lilith that she's doing during this time frame? What?
It said
Probably.
coins.
Probably. Going through them and figuring out what all she's got.
Probably counting teeth, more like it. She's creepy.
She knows how many teeth she's got. There's no problem there.
Yep.
All right. Anything else that you're doing during the day? Or afternoon into evening? Aside from eating rations? Drinking the rest of the water that you guys have? You have create water, Kurt?
I do.
Okay.
And good
I need
berry.
that.
Oh.
And good
Yep,
berry.
and good berry.
Yeah, Ritz's favorite.
Rith is not eating that. He will eat rations.
All right. So you guys will have to go through some rations for the day since you're staying kind of sequestered away. Are you setting up like watches throughout the day in order to make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on around you, or does any one person want to be in charge of that? And is Kelnoran doing anything during the day? I don't know if I asked him that.
Probably reading the book he randomly bought
Oh, okay.
while
Faithful
sitting
book. Yeah.
sitting in the tub that he's put in front of the doors.
Okay. All right. And it is precisely what the brief description says. It is a collection of accounts dealing with the concept that someone's fate is tied to the flip of a coin whenever they are born. And sometimes it turns out to be good, and sometimes it turns out to be bad.
I obviously had tails.
Mm-hmm. That could be what he comes away with it.
Yep.
All right. We'll go ahead and end there then, and come back with some watches throughout the day at the beginning of the next session. So thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back again in 2 weeks to potentially venture down into the third level or do something entirely different because why be predictable? So
Yep.
until then, everybody, we'll see you next time. Keep those dice warm. Bye, everybody.
See ya.